In other news, some event and party supply firms in Singapore say helium balloon prices have gone up by as much as 40%. Much of the gas comes from the Middle East, where conflict has disrupted supply, while fuel shortages are adding pressure on prices. For now, firms are holding off passing the higher costs to customers. Some are trying out materials that use less helium, while others are moving away from it altogether. Rachel Teng with more.
For this party supply business, balloons are not the only things on the rise, but the prices for the helium inside them as well. It says its regular stocks from Qatar have been disrupted due to the ongoing crisis in the Middle East, causing a 40% rise when bringing in new tanks.
So our supplier has mentioned that they are facing issue getting supplies from their original sources, and right now they are looking for other sources such as our neighborhood country, mainly currently right now from Indonesia.
He says that customers have mostly moved from self-pickups to doorstep delivery over the years, especially as balloons are bulky and tough to transport on their own. Seeing a near 65% jump in diesel prices, he says keeping transport costs low is the biggest challenge right now. Overall, the firm's overheads have risen by around 60% since February. To keep business afloat amid such uncertainties, the firm has been exploring more products that don't need helium at all. In the past year, the firm has doubled the number of its non-helium-based products to around 1 in 5 of its offerings. So one example is this hamper right here, which doesn't require helium at all, but smart assembly makes it look like this balloon is floating in mid-air. However, assembling something like this clearly takes more work than just blowing up a balloon. Therefore, such products' prices only just match those of its helium counterparts. It's the same for another events company. Around 2 weeks ago, they were quoted 27% more per tank of helium. This was bumped up further by cargo costs.
We were given very short notice from our suppliers that the helium costs went up and that the MOQ, the minimum order quantity, from 1 tank to 4 tanks. This is to lessen the load on transportations from the suppliers. So what it means for our business is that every time when we turn over our stocks, we pay a premium price, and we need to cater more logistic space to hold that larger quantity of helium tanks.
He says they're more prepared now, with helium balloons taking up just 40% of the deco offerings, as compared to all around 5 years ago. When the Russia-Ukraine conflict hit 4 years ago, supplies dropped immediately from 12 tanks to 1 tank per week. They're also exploring the latest innovations in balloon textures from Japan, China, and the US. Such materials may require less helium to stay in the air for the same amount of time.